My gosh, I love eating in Disney World. Honestly, the only thing better than being in Disney World is eating in Disney World. But the real gift is that you don't actually need a Disney park ticket to partake in some of the best restaurant offerings in Disney World. So many incredible restaurants can be found in Disney resorts, which means there's no need to budget for a ticket and a restaurant tab. So if you haven't tried any of these restaurants yet, you might want to plan a visit on your next trip. Hey everybody, it's Chris for AllEars TV and AllEars.net. Today we're talking about the 4 best Disney resort restaurants, according to you. We went straight to the reviews section of AllEars.net to compile this list directly from your reviews to help your fellow viewers decide which resort restaurants are worth your time. Your pick for the 4th best Disney resort restaurant in Walt Disney World with a rating of 8.32. Trails End Restaurant. Trails End Restaurant is located in the campsites of Fort Wilderness area, known for their all-you-can-eat classic American dishes full of bacon and fried goodness. With rustic decor and old-fashioned fare, including bacon, this restaurant is a cozy spot to feed the whole family bacon for a moderate price for breakfast or dinner. In fact, many of our reviewers noted Trails End to be one of the most affordable Disney World restaurants, and it's often one of the easiest places to snag a reservation as well, which is a big benefit for those who tend to procrastinate and, want bacon.
Heartbreak Chris said, I've eaten here for breakfast and lunch/dinner. This was pre-closure, so it was a buffet, which I don't know if that has returned yet. The cast members were so friendly, some of the nicest I've encountered. The buffet had a lot of choices and would probably be good for all kinds of diets. But an absolute highlight for me is the price point. It's such an affordable meal, which means you have more money for souvenirs, in-park snacks, or anything else.
What's great about Trails End is that it's very affordable food and it's pretty close to the Magic Kingdom. I wouldn't necessarily go out of your way if you've got a really busy park day, but the food is good. It's classic comfort foods. It's really hard to mess up breakfast, and dinner always, I really enjoyed it. Plus they have honey butter. I'll put honey butter on anything. So it's a good meal at a good price point. I just wouldn't go too out of your way to get it.
Trails End is open for breakfast and dinner, and food is served family style, at least for right now. Breakfast options include classic Disney World breakfast foods that may as well be in the food pyramid, like Mickey waffles, bacon, and sausage in the breakfast skillet, as well as fresh pastries, smoked brisket and eggs, cheesy potato casserole, and berry granola yogurt parfait. For dinner, you can get a smokehouse skillet made with pecan smoked brisket, rotisserie chicken, and more. Or for dessert, try the covered wagon sundae for a wagon load of ice cream, brownies, cookies, and chocolate-covered, say it with me, bacon. Prices range from $19.99 per adult for breakfast, $11.99 per child, or dinner is $29.99 per adult and $17.99 per child. Reviewer Tinkerbell17 said, "This is my family's absolute favorite breakfast buffet, and it's criminally underrated." It is not often we hear of something being criminally underrated in these reviews. This is the best bang for your buck place to get your fix of Mickey waffles and all your breakfast favorites. There's plenty of seating, great theming, amazing service, and the food has never disappointed. They also took great care of our family members with celiac disease.
Trails End is a relatively easy reservation to get. The only downside is that it is at Fort Wilderness, which is a bit of a hike to get to. The biggest recommendation I'd have here is to, if you don't have your own car, use Disney transportation. You can get a boat over to Fort Wilderness from Magic Kingdom. You can also take a bus over as well from any of the parks.
Because Trails End is tucked away at the campsites of Fort Wilderness, it means it can take some time to get there even if you're staying at Wilderness Lodge Resort. It's located next door to Pioneer Hall, and it looks like a log cabin, complete with a wraparound front porch where guests can relax in rocking chairs. You can also find Crockett's Tavern in Trails End, where you can order beer, wine, or cocktails. The picturesque setting of Fort Wilderness is calm and peaceful and close to amenities like horseback riding. If you need a break from busy Disney Park days, Trails End is a delicious and filling option.
I absolutely love Trails End Restaurant. It's reasonably priced. It's got amazing food. It's a total underrated gym. I think a lot of people don't think about it as an option because it's over at the campsites at Fort Wilderness. So I feel like if you're not staying there, it's hard to remember and it feels like it might be a little out of the way. But grab a boat over from Magic Kingdom, grab Trails End for dinner one night, and you won't regret it. It's really good.
The pros. Fort Wilderness is beautiful and calm and an excellent option for people who want to take a break from Disney parks. With dinner prices of $29.99 per adult and all-you-can-eat family style, you can get a lot of food for the price. Because Trails End is further away from most Disney World attractions, it's generally not one of the busier restaurants. The cons? Fort Wilderness campsites are not easy to get to, and it can take a good chunk of time to get there. There's nothing too adventurous, so if you're looking for something beyond down-home cooking, you might want to find another restaurant. Although it's all you can eat, there's not a ton of food options, so you might feel limited by the selections, unless you're really into bacon. Your pick for the third best Disney resort restaurant in Walt Disney World with a rating of 8.95. Yachtsman Steakhouse. The Yachtsman Steakhouse is located inside Disney's Yacht Club Resort, a short walk from Epcot. Open only for dinner, Yachtsman is an upscale steak restaurant with nautical and Craftsman New England decor. Steaks are cut in-house, and the menu features a wide variety of both land and sea dishes, as well as some standout sides. Yachtsman Steakhouse is one of the most upscale Disney World restaurants, which means it's also on the higher price end. The dress code requires men to wear khakis or slacks and collared shirts, and women must wear capri pants, skirts, dresses, or dress shorts, so this isn't the place to visit straight from the pool deck. Depending on your trip, this might require you to change clothes before your dinner reservation. Yachtsman is a great spot to take a break from everything Disney or experience a romantic date night.
Fish and Goofy said, hands down, one of the best places to get a steak with seafood at Disney. The service was fantastic, and it is a perfect date night place. This is not a place to bring kids, as it is pretty formal, especially for a theme park. The food is fantastic, and it's a great place to escape Disney without leaving the park.
Yachtsman Steakhouse is an excellent upscale restaurant. It's also kind of a nice little romantic getaway. It definitely doesn't feel too Disney, so you are going to have a really nice luxury dining experience there.
Yachtsman Steakhouse is known for their beef. It's called the steakhouse. But the menu also features fresh seafood eats like pan-seared golden tilefish made with charred tomatillo sauce. The beef is grain-fed, aged in-house, and prepared on an oak-fired grill. And you can even watch the Yachtsman butchers hand-cut steaks in the dry aging room. There are also popular side dishes like the truffle macaroni and cheese and house-made truffle fries. Now just stop it. Your reviews raved about the lobster bisque and the 32-ounce porterhouse for two, along with the overall experience. Reviewer Dave B said, "From the second you walk in, you are in awe. The atmosphere is amazing, the service is great, and the food is some of the best on property. We really enjoyed our meal there and cannot wait to go back in the future."
Overall, Yachtsman Steakhouse, there isn't anything that exciting about the menu. There isn't anything that exciting about the decor. It's not an incredibly themed restaurant. However, if you are looking for a very good steak in Walt Disney World, you're not going to be disappointed with the Yachtsman. I'd also recommend the Cruise Cup Lounge, which is connected and shares the same kitchen as the Yachtsman, if you're looking for something without a reservation or a little bit less expensive of a meal.
Yachtsman Steakhouse is another one that I feel like people don't think about all that often, but has absolutely amazing food. It is a traditional steakhouse. They have amazing cuts of meat, many of which are dry aged at Yachtsman. I would be hard pressed to find a place that I would downright say could go toe to toe with Yachtsman when it comes to steak, except maybe like Le Cellier. You know what? I think it would be a good idea for Molly to do a steak throwdown so that we can find out, like for science. Steak throwdown for science.
Yeah, science. The pros. In-house cut steaks are largely considered some of the best steaks in Disney World. The upscale romantic setting without any typical Disney decor is ideal for a fancy date night. Only a 5-minute walk from Epcot means you could spend the day in Epcot before getting dinner at Yachtsman, provided you have the right attire. The cons? The upscale atmosphere is probably not the best for kids, and with so many other family-friendly restaurants in Disney World, you might want to skip Yachtsman. Yachtsman is one of the most expensive restaurants in Disney World, so plan accordingly if a meal here wouldn't fit into your budget. The nautical New England theme is beautiful, but it's not super Disney. If you're looking for more Disney-themed dining, this is not the place. Your pick for the second best Disney resort restaurant in Walt Disney World with a rating of 9.20. Kona Cafe Breakfast. Located in Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, Kona Cafe is a monorail ride away from Magic Kingdom. Kona Cafe has a casual cafe environment and is open to the striking Polynesian lobby, the Grand Ceremonial House. Kona Cafe serves American meals with an Asian twist, and breakfast is one of their most popular meals, according to our readers.
Anonymous said, "We absolutely loved our breakfast at Kona Cafe. The staff was very caring and provided us with many options to make our meal great, including sharing with us a wide variety of dairy-free creamers for coffee. My partner and I both had the Tonga toast and were very impressed with the quality of the food."
The Polynesian is a gold mine for dining, and Kona Cafe is no different. They have some amazing food, specifically Tonga toast. That's a totally iconic dish. Stuffed, sweet French toast. Oh, it's so good.
As Quincy
And
I'll wait.
if you don't want to wait and do a full table service meal for your Tonga toast, you can get it downstairs at Captain Cook's.
What Quincy is alluding to
Captain
is
Cook's has Tonga toast too.
I think we got it.
You getting it? You remembering this?
Yeah, going on. Now, Kona Cafe is known for their Tonga toast, which several of our reviewers mentioned as a must-have. Tonga toast, now get ready, is deep-fried French toast stuffed with bananas, then rolled in cinnamon sugar and served with strawberry compote. And yes, it's as delicious as it sounds. Seriously, it's ridiculous. And it's a breakfast option you won't find anywhere else in Disney World. Macadamia nut pancakes are another popular dish made with macadamia nut butter and pineapple sauce. Prices are on the lower end for Disney World dining, with Tonga toast costing $16 and macadamia nut pancakes at $14. There are also kid-friendly create-your-own entrees at reasonable prices, such as Mickey-shaped pancakes for $8.
At Kona Cafe, there are some sushi options for lunch and dinner as well. These include California roll, spicy tuna roll, and rainbow roll.
Kona Cafe is a great casual option for people who want to eat at Polynesian Resort in a calm, less crowded atmosphere without having to worry about finding a reservation for a spot like Ohana with unique menu items you won't find anywhere else around Disney World. It's easy to get to from Magic Kingdom, but you might have a harder time making your way there if you're at another Disney park. Disney Dad 7506 said, "We had ADR for breakfast at Kona Cafe on a Sunday morning, and we were seated right when we checked in. The menu had a lot of good options. I ordered the Tonga toast, and my daughter had the fruit plate. Both entrees were fabulous. The Tonga toast was served hot, and fruit was very fresh. She did miss that fruit was no longer served in a pineapple. We had a good server, and the press pot coffee was also very good."
Okay, Kona Cafe is an awesome spot for breakfast. I definitely recommend rope dropping Magic Kingdom, getting a bunch of rides in, and then taking the monorail or the boat over to the Polynesian to have a later breakfast at Kona Cafe.
The pros. Who wouldn't want to try banana stuffed French toast? Oh, let's move on. This is a great place to start the day with a unique, delicious breakfast in a family-friendly, casual atmosphere. It's a quick monorail ride from Magic Kingdom. Guests can easily travel to or from Magic Kingdom for dining. The cons. Several of our reviewers mentioned problems with the service, but keep in mind that if you want extra personalized attention, you might want to look at other Disney restaurant options. If you're looking for a more Disney dining experience, there are probably other breakfast options you should consider in Disney World. If you're hoping for a more traditional American breakfast to start your day, well, Kona Cafe probably isn't your spot. Your pick for the best Disney resort restaurant in Walt Disney World with a rating of 9.23. Breakfast at Boma. Our readers really love breakfast in Disney World, and it seems like Boma's going to top the list. Located inside Animal Kingdom Lodge, Boma is designed to resemble an African marketplace with an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet with flavors from over 50 African countries. Guests will also find an array of American food, so there is something for everyone at Boma.
To Timco5 said, I love Boma. This is one of my favorite places for breakfast in all of Disney World. I love coming here for the buffet before getting ready to go to the parks. They have tons of options, both exotic and for picky eaters. And the price is very reasonable. Even though Tusker House is a character meal, if you are looking for tasty African food, I'd suggest this one first.
Ugh, I am so glad Boma tops this list. Boma is one of my all-time favorite restaurants in Walt Disney World. I feel like it's an underrated hit, but the people that love it, love it. For starters, almost everything on the buffet is absolutely incredible. They've got amazing soups and salads and carved meat stations, and the food is amazing. But you're also at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, which means before or after a meal, you can literally go see a giraffe. Does it get better than that?
Boma's buffet is pretty affordable at $29 per adult and $17 per children, and the buffet includes dishes like pancakes, waffles, bacon and sausage, as well as more unique offerings like turkey babodi, which is a type of South African quiche, cinnamon raisin bread pudding, and deviled eggs with smoked salmon. And guests can sip on drinks like Kenyan coffee and watermelon lemonade. Reviewer Dr. Facilier said, first off, the French toast bread pudding with the pecan praline drizzle is the best. They offer such a wide variety of items and flavors. This is a great breakfast.
What truly sets Boma apart as a buffet is the variety of options that you will have there. It is a very different type of food than you are going to find at most of the buffets around Disney World. You are going to find some more unique options, and you're also going to get excellent food quality. There is a reason that Boma is one that people go to again and again when they go to Disney.
With a balance of African and American dishes, adventurous guests can enjoy trying African flavors, while others can stick with classic breakfast favorites. Reviewer M. Carolla said, "This was the best breakfast. The dining area is comfortable and beautifully crafted. Our server was great. He was helpful and kind. The buffet options were crazy. You have typical American stuff with all kinds of African dishes too. It's fun to try new stuff without worrying if you don't like it."
Yes, it is a trek to get to Boma. I won't lie to you, it takes a while to ride that bus over to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. But, you know what they say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And that's completely not true with Boma. It's about the destination. Boma is the destination, and it is so good. The food is amazing. There's a lot of different options. More adventurous eaters will like it, pickier eaters will like it. The ambiance is lovely. You get to go through the Animal Kingdom Lodge lobby, which is my favorite in all of Disney World. And then you get to eat delicious African food. So Boma is definitely a recommend from me.
The pros, at $29 per adult for an all-you-can-eat buffet, you can eat quite a bit for that price. Boma is designed to look like an African marketplace with beautiful African decor, so this is not your typical Disney World dining spot. There is something for everyone at Boma, whether you want to try African flavors or stick with American classics. The cons, Boma is popular with our reviewers and popular in Disney World as well, which means it can be difficult to snag a reservation. Animal Kingdom Lodge is located at somewhat of a distance from other Disney parks with only buses as transportation, so it's not the easiest to get to. If you really have no interest in experiencing some exotic flavors and trying some African dishes, Boma might not hit the spot for you. And that's how our readers ranked the best Disney World resort restaurants in Walt Disney World. Have you eaten at any of these spots? Did your favorite resort restaurants make the list? These videos are all about what the readers think, and the ratings change daily. So if you have an opinion, express yourself. Head over to AllEars.net to leave your reviews for everything Disney parks related, hotels, rides, restaurants, and restaurants with bacon. how did we not talk about beignets today? What's up with that? Oh, there they are. Look, it's all up to you to change this list right now by leaving your own review, and who knows, your opinion may be included in a future episode. If you like this video, go ahead and click on that thumbs up. Please be sure to stay tuned to AllEars TV and AllEars.net for more Disney news. Follow us on social media at AllEars.net. New to the channel? You can check out our other AllEars videos right up here. And please subscribe to AllEars.net. You do that over here. Clang the little notification bell. You will immediately get notified when we post a new video. This is Chris for AllEars TV. See you next time.